Welcome, guys. This is the best ICT Gold Trader. This is a YouTube channel, and I believe I'm the best ICT Gold Trader in my region. Uh, I don't know if I'm exactly am yet, but if I'm not, I will be eventually. So, anyways, this is just gonna be a weekly recap as far as psychology goes and just trading overall. And I just want to say that it's been a great week. I'm done trading for the week. I just finished closing my long position a couple of hours ago, and I decided that I have to make a journaling video. I did write down some stuff on my notebook, but gotta make something that's digital also. Yeah, so what am I gonna say? Alright, I'm just gonna start by looking at the trade I took today. I'll go back to the others that I had already journaled. So that I had already like screenshotted. I have like some slides for them. So let me turn up the lipstick first. As you can see, we swept previous day low, traded into this BC higher. What's your target? 50% of the turtle soup candle's range. That's your first partial. That's your target. And my 50% just so happened to be my 50% just so happened to be this buy side right there, new day opening gap low. And I did not target this because it's below 50%. So yeah, daily turtle soup, changing state of delivery, London. I'm gonna show you something. As we were trading into this PDRA, I'm not gonna show my executions. There are no executions here. I'm starting afresh for the next week because these past 2 weeks, honestly, of trading my challenge account has just been mostly learning about my psychology, my model, and how to improve. But we're typically at break even on my we're typically at break even on my funded challenge account. And last week I think I lost 90 something dollars. Today this week I made $61. I'm up $61 for the whole week. And yeah, that's progress. That's real, genuine progress. It could be better. Definitely could be better. It could have been better, and it is gonna be better. It is gonna be better. But I'm gonna touch on the things that I could have done to make it better. Yeah, that's the main reason of this video, to touch on those things and learn more and improve. That's the main purpose of this video. So yeah, as we were trading into this hourly order block, I marked it out, this dotted line right there. We were inside, and as soon as 2 a.m. New York time hit, I placed my buy position around here. And I placed my stop where? Below 50% of this wick right there. Honestly, I don't like this order block, this hourly order block. It doesn't look clean. There's no 15-minute inefficiency right there. I usually enter with a 15-minute inefficiency inside the 1 hour order block, but we didn't get that. So I decided, okay, since when London opens in a PD array, relevant PD array, That's when it's gonna be a London reversal, NY continuation. That's what happened. London, NY continuation. So yeah, I placed my position, held for a bit, waited for this CB to be inverse. That happened. The body stayed within the CB, within the inversion fair value gap, changing state of delivery right there. Added another pyramided a position. I closed at around here. That's when I closed. And then we had this drop down and then up again. I closed because the session was about to end. Honestly, my draw was way too far. And my model states that I only trade London and New York session. Most times, my trades by New York session are always closed if I took a London session trade. By New York session, I'm done. And during news, which I'm also going to show, I should be done by NYPM, which I'm also going to show after this. So we also got this inversion right there. I just like analyzed everything on my phone in the morning when I woke up, and yeah, I saw this the a textbook setup. Honestly, it's just sweep, reversal, simple. Anyways, that's just about it for that. And I was targeting this new day opening gap. I didn't want to go for this buy side. I didn't want to be fancy with it. Nah, I just wanted like typical low hanging fruit objective. So we're trading inside this hourly CB, and I don't know, we're disrespecting it, but I would have preferred us to reach here by New York session close. And I would have preferred before New York session close. And I would have preferred us to have a London expansion, not straight up consolidation. Like it was hard holding this trade, but at the same time, I don't blame gold because for the past for the past days it's just been moving clean price action. Like as you can see, it's just been beautiful. So yeah, obviously there's gonna be just that one day where things aren't really going as well. It's part of trading, part of the game. So I think I'm done with that trade. I'm gonna go to the other ones right here. I journaled every single thing. This I've already made a video on it. This also. Yeah, I made a video on that. This. This is the trade. FOMC day. I think I posted it on my community tab, but yeah. So I entered off this order block right there. I saw a real bear flag on the 15 and hour because our drawn liquidity was this Asia low, and there was an hourly BC below that was left. There was a part of it that was left unfilled. That was drawn liquidity. We are bearish because we had traded to consequent encouragement of the weekly wick after blasting off higher from the weekly buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. So that's it. So after trading to that wick, we had a minor retracement. I mean, it's minor on the weekly, but on the daily, it's a bit noticeable and all. But yeah, we had a retracement because typically our first draw on liquidity was reached. Other than that, if we blasted through it, it was gonna be all time high. So yeah. So yeah. So I entered here on this order block right there. FOMC released, and then price straight up shot up. And then right before I felt like it was about to hit my stop loss, auto block, stop loss placement above the wick. So I closed the trade manually. Sorry, I'm just pausing these videos in between because I have some things that I have to do that I've been doing actually. So yeah, like I said, I closed the trade manually because I was about to get stopped out and price was being way too aggressive. But it makes sense because of the news. So yeah, okay, it was being aggressive on the on the opposing side. Yeah, that's what I wanted to put it. That's how I wanted to put it. So I closed. Price was two ticks away from my stop loss. My stop loss was just fine, and then after that, it folded. As you can see, it folded, and it didn't hit my target, and then it created relatively equal lows, and then went up one more time, and then went down, hit my target. I'll show you, but obviously I could have taken a partial or something. Yeah, I could have taken something off, removed my risk, reduced my risk, locked profits. It was going to be a good trade if I didn't close. Yeah, if I didn't close manually. First of all, I think obviously it's a psychology thing. And I think for me to be able to combat that is just let my stop loss be because I'm placing my stop loss for a reason. And if it gets tagged, then the trade is done for. So let price respect your stop loss. And then secondly, just be comfortable with risk, you know? Yeah, just be comfortable with risk. And thirdly, like don't fear risk. And then thirdly, just don't look at your P&L before you're done trading. Yeah, that's like the best way to approach it. Just focus on the chart, what price is doing, what your last line of defense is, whether it's disrespecting opposing PD arrays or not. Those are the important things because that's also gonna be significant. What I'm seeing right now is gonna be significant for the next trade, for the next trade review. And there it is. This sell side was hit, by the way. Like I said, I closed the trade at break even, typically break even, just before lunch session because of consolidation. But I had forgotten that during NYAM news, mostly 8:30 news, if we do not have an expansion during the session, we wait for lunch session to expand to our target, as would it will be injected with volatility. You see this gray box, gray shaded box. That's the lunch session. That's the lunch session. I'm gonna go back, and then this was NFP day. This is the lunch session. It expanded to our target also. So on high impact news days, price tends to consolidate, especially when we are at a PDA. You know, price tends to consolidate and then accumulating orders for the gamblers and whatnot, as you can see, before it makes the huge expansion. So my target was hit. It's just that I screenshotted before because yeah, I screenshotted before. My target was hit, which was good. I closed somewhere here. Three, 5-minute candles before the expansion. So I was honestly ignorant. I entered off the breaker and then pyramided off here. Yeah. I was honestly ignorant of what price action was doing, especially like I noticed my model. It's good for me to it's good for me to monitor my trades on the 5 minute and the 15 minute mostly. Yeah, so it was just playing around this fair value gap and order block. That was just it. That's what it was doing. So when it finally inverted this bullish fair value gap, it went down, traded up one more time to the inversion fair value gap, and then folded down, down, down. And then on the 15 minute, it was an immediate rebalance. After I closed, I saw this expansion leg. When it went up, I saw it, and I did not feel any FOMO for me to enter because I closed that trade and I had to own up for it. The only reason I closed it is because the session was done and I had forgotten that after news, this was unemployment claims, after news, 8:30 news, or generally NYM news, you have to wait for London lunch session to come through with the volatility to hit your target. So there was no reason for me to close my trade. I had managed my risk. My stop was above here. Yeah. And honestly, it was just a psychology thing on my end. And like I said before, being comfortable with the risk, not needing to be right, and just being patient. And what else? What else did I say? Yeah, I think I said that. Like, obviously, when you're in a trade, for me personally, you're gonna have those intrusive thoughts like, damn, what if I don't, what if it doesn't hit my target? Damn. Personally, that's for me because I do suffer from intrusive thoughts, and that's just something that I personally battle with while trading, and not just trading on my everyday life. Sometimes the thoughts can have a mind of their own, like they can be overwhelming some days, but it's not really significant. I mean, it is significant for me to know that because ever since I knew that my trading has improved and there's real progress here on top of the fact that I journal every single day, I trade, all that. Yeah. So, yeah, so that's just about it. Just being patient, waiting for, yeah. So that was just about it for this trade. We had a hourly CB and breaker. We had draws on liquidity below that was left untagged. Relatively equal lows with this London low. Best lows, best session lows, highs and lows, best session targets are in the new week opening gaps, in new day opening gaps, because that's like a magnet for price. Because you have session lows, new week opening gap. So I think that's about it. Monday I'll just be tape reading, no trading, and then I'll trade Tuesday after CPI, or maybe before if I get a setup. But I'll be focusing mainly on after CPI. So, and then all the other days there'll be good days to trade. So yeah, that's just about it. I'm happy for the week. Honestly, learned a lot. Still gonna go back, journal more, write down some stuff, finish up watching my previous journaling videos and learn a couple of things, review. Yeah, like stick to the process because it's working. I'm seeing solid progress, and that's all I've ever prayed for, all I've ever asked for, and I'm really, really grateful for that. And yeah, can't wait to pass this challenge. I am definitely gonna pass it. And yeah, good luck, good trading.